Welcome to our channel. Today, we are discussing an important and controversial topic, China's actions in the South China Sea and the growing geopolitical tensions. We continue our look this morning at what China does not want you to see. The superpower is reclaiming land, an act that is very close to what can be defined as an act of war. The South China Sea has become a major point of geopolitical tension, spreading from Singapore to the Taiwan Strait. This is why countries like Malaysia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Brunei, Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan are highly concerned about China's actions. Additionally, 80% of the sea pollution in the ocean is caused by activities in this region. China is also building military bases here, while at the same time, the United States has expanded its military network around China. As a result, geopolitical tensions have escalated significantly, and many experts warn that this situation could lead to a third world war. But why is the South China Sea so important? Why does China want to control this entire region? Let's explore these questions in this video. Let's take a look at one of the most beautiful seas in the world, the South China Sea. This video focuses on world geopolitics, so be sure to share it with your friends and family. New viewers, the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean are connected by the South China Sea, making it one of the most crucial shipping routes in the world. Controlling this region would mean controlling 30% of the world's sea resources. Additionally, in 2012, the U.S. Energy Information Administration estimated that the South China Sea holds 11 billion barrels of untapped oil and 190 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. Whoever controls this region will also have access to these valuable natural resources. Currently, 5 countries claim parts of the South China Sea based on the United Nations Exclusive Economic Zone (EEZ) law. According to this law, a country has special rights over marine resources within its EEZ. However, China does not fully recognize this law. Instead, it claims historical ownership over the entire South China Sea, based on the so-called 9-line map. This claim dates back to the end of World War II when Japan lost control of the region, and China took the opportunity to assert its dominance. China argues that 90% of the South China Sea belongs to it. However, in 1973, when the United Nations established the EEZ law, China refused to accept it. A key area of dispute is the Spratly Islands, where China has been building artificial islands and military bases. Meanwhile, the United States, as a global superpower, has responded by strengthening its military presence around China. The U.S. military network extends from Okinawa, Japan, where there are 38 American military bases, to Japan's Miyako and Yonaguni Islands, where additional bases are located. In total, Japan hosts 53,713 American soldiers. Moving to Taiwan, the U.S. currently has about 200 soldiers stationed there. In 1958, there were 20,000 American troops in Taiwan, along with nuclear weapons. However, in the 1970s, the U.S. withdrew its nuclear arsenal and reduced its military presence in Taiwan due to its proximity to China, just 150 kilometers away. The next point of U.S. military presence is the Philippines, where the Clark Air Base serves as a strategic American military location. In Vietnam, Australia is also playing a crucial role in countering China's expansion. The US and the UK have set up military coordination with Perth, Australia, as a key base for training and operations. Another important factor is the 14,000-kilometer-long maritime trade route that connects China to Turkey, Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. However, this route is controlled by the US Navy. The Malacca Strait, which lies between Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia, is a critical choke point for China's economy. If the US were to block this route, China's economy could be severely impacted within weeks. This is why China is aggressively expanding its influence over the South China Sea. Today, China has the second largest navy in the world. According to a 2022 report, the US spent $877 billion on its military, while China spent $300 billion. In comparison, China's military budget was only $9 billion in 1990. Initially, China used its navy for coastal defense, but today, it is rapidly expanding its naval power to secure its global trade routes. China's economy and trade are growing rapidly, and many believe it is on track to become the world's largest economy. For the past 80 years, the US has been the dominant global power, but history has shown that no empire lasts forever. The US is determined to prevent China from surpassing it, using economic and military strategies to counter China's rise. The question remains, will the US succeed in stopping China, or will China establish itself as the new global superpower? We will be back with another interesting video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share, comment, and support us. Until then, stay safe. Signing off. Thank you.